Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're doing another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter where you find it, no matter where you're at on your journey when you find it, there is a message for you here. So today we're going to do something a little different. I have two card decks that we're going to be pulling from. One is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and the other is this deck that it says it's the Lover's Oracle heart-shaped fortune-telling cards, which is not true because that's this deck. It also says True Love Tarot on the side and then a Romantic True Love Tarot at the top. I think this is just kind of a bootleg deck from Amazon, but it does have messages from your twin flame. So we're going to use that one as the clarifier for the message that comes from the Romance Angels. So I've shuffled, haven't looked at what the cards are yet, so we're just going to go ahead and dive in. So the first card is Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And the card that is clarifying is I wish I could understand you. And what comes up here is rather than like a honeymoon physically with your twin flame, I feel like this is a call to go deeper into your union within. And what I mean by that is you and your twin flame are one consciousness, one being. And if you aren't spending time with yourself, if you aren't getting to know yourself and really know yourself on a deep, intimate level, then you and your twin flame won't know each other on a deep, intimate level either. They may not even recognize you if you're afraid to look at yourself, if you are not getting to know yourself and you're just putting others first, or you're not spending the time to really get to know your true self. And what I mean by that is your divine self, not the lies, excuse me, that you've made up about yourself, or the false beliefs or the lack of confidence or any of that that we sometimes mistake for ourselves, but the true divine perfect being that you are, that God created you to be. If your twin flame is feeling like they don't understand you, and you're feeling like maybe you don't understand your twin flame, why are they doing the things that they're doing? That is a sign to look within and really get to know yourself. Get to know, okay, I have this pattern and now I can heal it, because that's a part of the journey is getting to know yourself, but recognizing these patterns and blocks and misaligned thoughts so that you can heal it and then see yourself clearly, and then your twin flame will see you clearly, because remember, you're one consciousness. They're mirroring you, so they mirror how you see yourself. So go deeper into understanding you. Spend that time, that quality time with yourself, and don't be afraid to romance yourself either. The next card is keep an open mind. Your soulmate, we're going to read that as twin flame, may differ from your usual type and expectations. And the card is I am stuck on visions of us together. Ah, this is juicy. Yeah, okay. So a lot of us on the journey, we get stuck on the person that we think that our twin flame is. And you may be right. You may be absolutely 100% right about who your twin flame is. Or you could have a false twin flame, and you could be attaching to the idea of it has to be this one specific person. Both ways, even if you're attached to the person that you know is your twin flame, is still a trap of ego, because you get attached to your idea of them rather than who they are to you, and rather than what their true divine essence is. Sometimes we think like this our person is this way, and we put up a lot of projections onto that. It could be that we think that they're a narcissist. I hear that a lot. Or we think that, oh, they're the one that needs to grow, or they're like this, or I want them to be like this. And we really attach to these things that we think we want. And this is different from having standards. This is different from having desires from your perfect person that you would list on a love list. This is more like you think, oh, they have to be like this and they have to do this very specific thing. They have to look exactly like this, and we have to go on trips exactly like this, and or you make it controlling, right? There's a difference between I desire this from my perfect partner, and you surrender it to God and allow God to bring you what He created for you, and being open to seeing something new for yourself. There's a lot of things on my journey where I thought my twin flame would be one way, and I had a false twin flame experience. I thought my twin flame would be one way. I thought I wanted certain things. And as I healed and got to know myself better, harkening back to these first cards, as I got to know myself better, I got to learn, oh, I don't actually like that. I don't actually want that in my partner. And a lot of the things that I thought I wanted from a person or a partner came from insecurity that I had within myself, things that I thought that I had to compromise on in order to be with my twin flame. And with your twin flame, you don't have to compromise. You can be your true, authentic self. You do have to heal the blocks, you do have to heal the misalignments within your consciousness, but the things that you're healing are the things that aren't yours anyway. It's lies about yourself. All you're doing is uncovering the truth about yourself. So the more you get to know yourself, the more you will reveal who your true twin flame is and what you truly desire from a partner. You have to be open minded about that and receiving the truth, and care about the truth of who your twin flame is and what they are to you, rather than attaching to, oh, it has to be this way, and if it's not this way, it's not right. Even when you make your love list, you surrender it to God and are open to, oh, hey, as I learn, I'm going to change that love list. I'm going to adapt it. I'm going to update it so it reflects where I'm at in my healing. So be open to your twin flame being either a different person or being different than what you expected. The next card is let your friends help you. Ask for and ask for and accept support from others. And the clarifying card is I feel lonely. God didn't ooh, God didn't create you to be alone and to walk this journey alone. That's why there's so much stress on claiming your support and having a coach and watching the classes and being in a community like Twin Flames Universe community, the open forum, um, having that support system so that you're not sitting there alone with no one to relate to about this journey and feeling this loneliness and having to overcome this by yourself. You're not meant to do it alone. We're meant to help each other. As one of us heals and shares our healing, we all receive it in our own way. Maybe you're going through something similar, or maybe someone's going through something similar to you. Don't be afraid to claim the help that you need. That's where the support comes in. Like, you really need to claim that, because your twin flame won't come in until you've healed what is necessary to heal for them to sustainably be in your life. So don't do it alone. Claim your support. Don't be lonely. And you always have God with you. You always have your higher self. You always have God with you. The support isn't meant to fill a void, but it is meant to help support you when you're feeling lost and not sure what to do. So don't be afraid to claim your support here. And the next card is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And the clarifying card is I was hurt by you. Yeah, like maybe you're feeling hurt by your twin flame and you feel like, how could this be true love? Um, and maybe you're equating love with the hurt that you feel. And while we can feel hurt by our twin flames, maybe we can have experiences that feel not so loving. True love doesn't hurt. um, True love isn't something that will ever hurt you. That doesn't mean that your twin flame, that you won't have your feelings hurt by them, or you won't be offended by something that they do, or maybe you experience abandonment from them. But that experience, that behavior is not the true love that you're seeking. The true love that you're seeking is the God within them, the healed state of them, the healed state of yourself. And if you're looking for the true love, you have to learn to see your twin flame as the divine being that they are, and have boundaries with the behavior, have boundaries with, and recognize that that behavior, those patterns, those blocks are not them. That doesn't mean that you don't have boundaries with them. You should absolutely have boundaries if there's abuse going on, or if there's, um, you know, upsets that you can't handle together right now because maybe that's just not where you're at in your journey. You should absolutely have boundaries, take space for yourself, focus on healing yourself. That's a priority. Don't have a relationship with someone who's abusing you. Don't do that. But when you've healed, your twin flame heals too. So when you've healed blocks within yourself, you will find that the love is what will prevail. The love is what will remain. And if it's not meant for you and it's not true love, that person will fall away, because you won't you won't experience abuse in your reality because you're not choosing it, and you're choosing to have boundaries with that and choosing to not accept that behavior. And that way the only thing that you can experience in your life becomes that true love, that pure love. That doesn't mean you won't have arguments, but that means, and upsets to move through, but that means that you're not hurt by them. It's the ego, it's the behavior, and not the child of God that you are experiencing that upset with. All right, the bottom of the deck, the overall message for you all today. We're going to take the bottom of both decks. And the bottom card of the deck is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And the bottom of the deck for the clarifying card is you deserve better. What I feel like this is maybe you're not feeling worthy of your twin flame right now. Maybe your twin flame isn't feeling worthy of you, but you're the same. You're the same being. So if one of you is not feeling worthy, the other one is also not feeling worthy. And it feels like, yeah, this is part of your life purpose, your finances that really needs to be settled. Maybe that's your block to union. But it's also very important to note here that your worth is not dependent on what you do on the outside. Even when it comes to your life purpose, your worth is instilled by God, by just creating you. You don't have to do anything to earn that worth. You just are. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of your twin flame just as you are. That doesn't mean that the blocks won't prevent you from experiencing that. You do have to move through your blocks, but your worth is unchanged. You are still worthy of your love. You're still worthy of all your abundance, your twin flame, the love of your life. You are worthy of it. That doesn't change. You deserve it because God created you deserving. That's it. No arguments there. But what I get from this again is that maybe you're feeling like you lack in your finances. Maybe you're feeling poor. Maybe you're feeling like you can't support your union. Maybe you're feeling insecure in your own life. And your twin flame union needs a stable foundation. And the reason for that is because when you come together, if you're already feeling unstable in your finances or in your life purpose, or you're not clear on your purpose, it's okay to not have it fully figured out. It's okay to not be rich. But if you're feeling unstable, if you're feeling a lack of purpose in your life, that will be amplified when your twin flame appears in your life. Because again, they're you. You share the same consciousness. And both of you together are going to feel that insecurity, that lack of stability, that lack of foundation. And foundation, I can't express enough, is so, so important to your union. Your foundation of peace, your foundation of having a stable environment in which to live, stable income enough to feed yourself and take care of your basic needs is so important to having a sustainable union. You can't be broke and barely hanging on and be with your twin flame. Like, you can, but you have to heal how you feel about it. If you're feeling insecure, then you're not going to have a strong foundation there. Like, you don't have to be rich to be with your twin flame. But being financially stable makes it a lot easier. You can have shaky finances and be with your twin flame, but it's going to make it much harder unless you've healed how you feel about it, unless you've healed into a place of peace with it, and you feel peaceful where you're at with your finances, with your life purpose, and you accept yourself fully there. That's the only way. And even then, um, that discomfort that you feel, if you feel it from not having your finances in order, like, that's still going to be amplified. So really focus on your foundation is basically the message I feel here, because all of these things are, claiming your, getting to know yourself, letting go of your attachments to who you think your twin flame is. There's a great twin flame ascension school class called The Final Surrender, and Jeff and Shaleia talk about you have to surrender who you think your twin flame is no matter what. And that's a very foundational element, is that surrender to God. Then there's claiming your support along your journey. That's fundamental, because if you're not supporting yourself in your journey, you're not really fully all in and claiming your journey. If you're not doing your inner work, you're not claiming your twin flame. And if you're clinging to this idea that love is hurtful, you're not going to experience your union. This is very foundational elements to claiming your twin flame union. So if you're handle your finances, handle the foundation of your life where you feel good being with you. You feel purpose in your life. And you don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to be a millionaire. You just need to feel peaceful and secure within yourself and your relationship with God. And as you relax into that peace, you surrender into that, your twin flame can naturally be attracted to you because you're calling that in. You're becoming more comfortable with yourself, and you'll be more comfortable with the extension of yourself that is your twin flame. This is a great reading. I feel like it's very, very important to focus on your foundation. That's one of the key lessons that I've learned on my twin flame journey. And I feel like it's really important for anyone who truly wants to manifest your union and your harmonious union in your life in this lifetime. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like your own personalized card reading, where you understand the blocks specific to your union and what you need to work on next, or if you'd like one-on-one support, that support we were talking about, I offer one-on-one coaching sessions to help you through those blocks to union. You can find those services at SacredTwinFlameUnion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.